Hello, how are you? Again, we are with social science, chapter organs of government. As I have told you earlier, important one for you and me too. I am also gaining lots and lots of knowledge regarding while more and more I am reading this chapter. So we had seen the Lok Sabha, we had seen the first of all we had seen the legislature, executives, then judiciary system, three main important pillars of our constitution. Yeah, we can say that three main steps towards the government. Then we went for Lok Sabha. After Lok Sabha, its members, qualifications of the members, the quorum, and then we went to Rajya Sabha. Now we are going towards another golden steps in our way, the speaker of the Lok Sabha. Now where does the speaker comes? Who is the speaker? What does the speaker means? Here, have it the speaker of the Lok Sabha. Who is he? Where does he live? Where he sit over there? Many questions must come in your mind. That no doubt there is an organization, we can say, called Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Now speaker stands, who is the person, what are the responsibility of a speaker. Then let's begin, let's continue with the main function of the speaker is to see that the proceeding of the Lok Sabha get organized in a prescribed form to maintain discipline and dignity of the houses are the topmost functions of the speaker. Speaker, a particular kind of person who is elected from the members. Of Lok Sabha. A responsible person, we can say captain of the team. Yeah, we can say monitor of the class. In our words, if you want to say that, a person who maintains, yeah, your super words are there. The main function of the speaker is to see that the proceeding of the Lok Sabha gets organized in the prescribed form. How many members were there? 545. And in your class, how many students are there? Might be about 50. So your monitor can, why there is a need of a captain of a team, you need of a monitor in the class to maintain peace, silence, many other activities. Just like in the same criteria, here we need a particular person who handles the whole Lok Sabha and its members, because there are 545 persons. He or she might be members, and you can understand when they are discussing about something, what will be the scenario of the Lok Sabha of the Parliament too. So, speaker is to see the proceeding of the Lok Sabha get organized in a prescribed form to maintain discipline, order, and dignity of the House are the topmost function of the speaker. The member of the Lok Sabha, as I told earlier, elect the speaker and deputy speaker from among themselves. The speaker presides over the session of the Lok Sabha and maintain and control its functioning. The speaker expects discipline from the members in the Lok Sabha. The speaker is a protector of the dignity of the house. His decision is in the house are final and conclusive. So to maintain dignity, to maintain discipline of the house, you can understand 545 members from different states, different regions, different languages, etc. When they discuss on some bill, ya act, ya law, ya any topic, ya when they prescribe about their efforts regarding ya needs regarding people of a particular area, example. From Gujarat, how many members? 226 members we are electing and sending them to the Lok Sabha, to the Parliament. You can understand that these 26 members, I would like to go through only example of Gujarat. These 26 members are the representatives of Gujarat, and when they go to the house, means upper, lower house, Lok Sabha, and when they prescribe the problems of the people, describe the problems of the people, demand for something for the need of people, you can understand only 26 are there. Like this, many members from different states with different languages, different clothes, different mentality, different attitude, many things that are concerned in it. So when they meet at a particular place for the session, for the meeting of Lok Sabha, you can understand how much disturbance, possibilities of fighting, many things occurs. And to maintain them, and to maintain the discipline, a speaker and vice speaker is elected from amongst the members. Means a monitor and vice monitor, we can say. A captain and a vice captain of the team from 545 members are elected. And the decision in the house and his decision, the speaker's decision, is the final decision. Speaker can belong to any of the political party or can even have a strong support of any political party. But after being appointed as the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, it is expected that the Speaker carries out the proceeding of the Parliament in a firm and impartial manner. So you can understand that a speaker can be from any party. Especially in India, we are having two foremost parties, BJP and Congress. So the speaker could be either from Congress, or from BJP. But after taking a post of speaker, he must be an impartial person. By gaining a majority of the member of the Lok Sabha on a resolution to remove the speaker, with this a speaker can be removed from his post by giving a 14-day notice period. Now they have elected the speaker, and for example, if the speaker doesn't work properly, or the party or the person, the members thinks that the speaker is not working properly, not the speaker that you are having in your DVD or TV or radio, the speaker of the Lok Sabha, a person, he is not going in a good way, then he can be removed by a majority of members. Means a particular majority of members are needed to remove him, and he is given a 14 days notice period. The working in both houses of the Parliament can be carried out in either Hindi or English, but a speaker can permit any member of the Lok Sabha to speak in his own language in case he does not know English or Hindi. So a very good question must be there within you. If you might be in class, I might have questioned you about this thing. For example, I am Gujarati, I don't know Hindi or English, and I am a member of the Parliament. Then what I will do? This kind of questions can emerge in your mind. what to do. So your request to the speaker will be allowed. He used to allow to speak you in Gujarati if you don't know Hindi or English. If any member of the Lok Sabha remains absent for a continuous period of 60 days without informing the speaker, then his seat is declared as vacant. So from 545 members, there must be attendance, as you all are having in your class. If you are constantly, we can say, absent in your class, obviously your name is cut off from the class. Thus is the same system over there. For continuous 60 days, a member is absent without informing to the speaker. His post, his seat is called vacant. Declared. Now one main point is casting vote. Here I have written, I think so. What is casting vote? During any proceedings of the House, there arise any question, matter or problem of discussion of any bill, act, law, etc. and decision upon it is to be taken, especially when the number of votes in favor or against the matter are equal in number. Then in such condition, the speaker can give his decision vote, which is known as casting vote. Apart from such situation, the speaker cannot vote. Shri Ganesh Vasudev Malvankar was the first speaker of Lok Sabha. For example, if any problem creates in your class and there is reaction for that. For example, you are fond of going for picnic, tour, visit to any other places, etc. Somebody says we will go back to go Mount Abu. Somebody will say no, we don't want to go Mount, we want to go Bombay. Now two options are there: Mount Abu, Bombay. Your class is having 50 students. What do you do? From there, from 50, one is monitor, one is vice monitor, 2 means 48 are there. This will be also counted in this, so 49 will be there. Main, this is the speaker. We can say monitor captain of your class. I mean just an example to go through this thing. So some of them will say, oh yes, Mount Abu. Some of them will say, no, Bombay, Bombay, Bombay. So it creates a problem. Then what happens? Then there will be election. Majority of votes goes to, and if tie is there, for example, from 49, we will take 48. So we can divide by 2. 2 2s are 4, 24, 24 votes are there. Then what happens? The speaker got the right, the monitor get the right to vote either here, whatever he feels, or here. So he has the authority to vote. As first he is a member of the parliament, then he is the speaker of the parliament. So understand this thing. He has the right to vote. In other sense, what you are given is that apart from such a situation, the speaker cannot vote. Only for a law, for a decision, for a right, for rules, anything else, for a bill to be passed, a speaker has the authority last, and that is called casting vote. And Mr. Ganesh Vasudev Malvankar was the first speaker of the Lok Sabha after independence, 15th August 1947. In the absence of the speaker, the proceedings are conducted out by the deputy speaker. In the absence of the speaker and the deputy speaker, the proceedings of the Lok Sabha are conducted by a speakers panel consisting of senior, experienced and who are familiar with the proceedings of the parliament's experts from different political party. In such a condition, if there is no captain, no vice captain, then what to do? For example, a cricket match is going on, captain is injured, vice captain is injured, then what will you do? Then the senior player who has experience will be given captains. Just like the same thing, there is a council, yeah, we can say there is a panel, speakers panel is that, means a committee such like that senior politicians, experienced persons are there and they used to handle the process of Lok Sabha. So yet till this you understood that in Lok Sabha also we need a monitor, a speaker, a person who is elected from 545 members, a speaker and a deputy speaker from any of the party, but apart he must be a vice person, apart he must be a person who must be with impartial doings, etc. He used to handle all over the system, the disciplines, the management, etc. His decision is considered at the final decision. So we had gone through the speaker of Lok Sabha and the casting vote. Casting vote suggests what? That in a particular situations, if needed for any rule, any regulation, any act, any bill, if there is a time, you can say, yeah, 50% of voting is done, then his vote is considered as a casting vote and the decision comes good. Yeah. Now another important topic, when can a bill become an act? What is bill? You are going to market, you are buying many things, but you don't prefer a bill. Is it true? You are going for the chips, especially for the chips, kurkure, you can say vada pav, pizza is familiar more. You are buying a pizza at the rate of 250 rupees, 299 rupees, 300 rupees, etc., whatever it might be. Do you deserve bill? Do you ask for a bill? That bill. Yeah, if we go to the mall, at last when we are at the cashier used to sum everything, add the items in computer, then with the anchor, he used to suggest us for a bill and he used to give a bill. That is a bill. What is a bill? Called in Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, etc. Which bill? I'm not in front of you, otherwise I might have eaten your brain regarding this topic. But what's bill? Bill here means a proposal of something. A proposal. We propose about something. that is according to the constitution. Don't forget the word constitution. Everything here is done, the government runs according to only and only Constitution of India. So here, the proposal to any right, any act, anything is known as bill. So let us go further. What is bill? Bill, a proposal. Proposal for something. Let's read it out. The Parliament does the important work of augmenting the old laws, framing new laws and nullifying obsolete laws. So some laws, some rules, some regulations are there. So what does the Parliament? It's modify according to the changes of the world, changing of the society, changing of the system, changing of the boundaries. Lots and lots of issues are there. So what the government used to do? It augmenting the old laws, framing new laws and nullifying obsolete laws. Any of the bill, either ordinary bill, money bill or the bill to amend constitution can become an act by passing through the following process. So the proposal, for example, we are having some laws and regulation that nobody from Pakistan or any of the country can come directly. So then he must consist passport, visa, etc. everything. So these laws are made up day by day. There are changes. Ordinary bill, we can say money bill means the budget that the government is deriving every year, like it. Any bill can be presented in either house of the Parliament. The bill can be presented by minister or any minister of the Parliament. If any dispute arises between the two houses of the Parliament regarding any bill, the President can call a joint sitting of both the houses of the Parliament. The proceeding of both the houses of the Parliament in a joint sitting is chaired by the Speaker. Where the bill can be passed by majority, then the bill becomes an act if it is passed by a majority of the members of the both of the houses. So, little bit of confusion. I would like to repeat it again. What is a bill? Means when can a bill become an act? Example, the proposal is called a bill. The Parliament does the important work of augmenting the old laws, framing new laws and modifying obsolete laws. Any of the bill, either ordinary bill, money bill or the bill to amend constitution can become an act by passing through the following process. What is the process to pass a bill, act, law, rules, rights, etc.? What is that? Any bill can be presented in either house of the Parliament. Means it can be presented in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Then the bill can be presented by a minister or any member of the Parliament. It's not compulsory that particular person will present the bill. If any dispute arises between the two houses of the Parliament regarding any bill, the President can call a joint meeting, a sitting of both the houses of the Parliament. Then the bill is presented. The proceeding of the both of the houses of the Parliament is a joint sitting and is chaired. Means the chairperson is the Speaker. Wherein the bill can be passed by majority. Then there is a election type process, mixing of both the houses, members headed by the Speaker. Then the bill passes. Then the bill becomes an act. if it is passed by a majority of the member of the both houses. That the members of the both houses must be we can say interested, yeah, they must vote within the bill, then and then only the bill becomes a law proposal, we can say. So my dear friends, little bit of confusion regarding this thing, regarding this chapter 2. I would like to continue another session for the topic. What is the topic for another session? Procedure of an act from billing, bill, ordinary bill, non-financial. Something different from all of them. As day by day, chapter by chapter, you will get some type of difficulties, but it's essential for you to get through this till yet. Thank you very much.